Hello, hey, this is Louise calling in from South Africa. Today, I would like to share with you 3 tips for turning more leads into sales. So, this is something that a lot of people want to do and need to do, obviously, to grow their businesses. But sometimes they don't. Some of the things I'll discuss is something that people don't always realize that they are doing wrong in their business, and other things are um, stuff that you just maybe are afraid to do. So, especially for me, the first thing was definitely a fear of mine and also a, a concern. So, just stick around and I will share with you as we go. The first thing that I want you to I'll ask you to look at in your own business is, are you being congruent? So, when you are advertising a product or a service that you offer to people, from the moment that they have their first contact with your business, is it congruently delivering on what was promised? So, for example, if you are advertising that you will help someone learn to make sales on Facebook, when they click through onto the link that will give them the offer that is advertised, does it give them education that will help them to advertise on Facebook? Or is it information that maybe will teach them how to advertise on all forms of social media, or maybe you um, placed in your Instagram course instead of your Facebook course. So that congruency is something that can make or break your business. If you are perfectly congruent and people can click on something and what they think they're getting is what is delivered, that builds an insane amount of trust with your customers. But if you are not delivering on what was promised, then that creates doubt and distrust from your clients. So it is very important to make sure that you're always being congruent from point A all the way through to point Z. Then the second point I want to ask you to look at is um, make sure that you have a very clear call to action. You need to tell the customer what to do next if they are interested in purchasing the product or service that you're offering. Confused people do not buy. So you need to have a clear, this is what we offer. If you want it, do this. Click on the link below, or follow us on social media, or click through to our blog post to find out more. Those steps of um, do this next, really helps the customer to get what it is that they want, but also to know that you provide extreme value and good service because you don't want them to fall off the bus at any point. Then the third and final thing that I want you to ask yourself, are you doing this, and really try and do this more. I know I've struggled with it a lot and I still have days where I feel like, no, I just can't. And that is, stay in contact with your prospects and your customers. Follow up with them. If they did not purchase on the first contact, follow up with them, because the likelihood of them purchasing increases exponentially with each contact that you have. And studies have shown that up until the seventh contact with a customer, the likelihood of them purchasing increases. So if you've just reached out maybe once and said, "Hi, just checking in if you're still interested," or anything like that, um, it is necessary for you to make a sale. And I know it's not comfortable. And for me specifically, I feel like I harass people, and I don't want to be known as someone who harasses people. But if they did bother to ask for more information and you sent them information, it means that they are interested. Perhaps they just didn't understand properly, or they haven't had a chance to look at it. So that follow-up process is so crucial. It's something as well that, yes, this might be a daunting thing to do, but it's something that can be automated. So if you have an email list that you are growing, then automate it. Have a message that goes out on the first day saying, "Thank you for reaching out, asking for more information." Then maybe a day or two later saying, "Just checking in. Please send us any questions that you might have." And the third day, say, "Wondering if you are interested, or if we can help you with any unsolved problems that you might still have with regards to taking action and purchasing." So this follow-up process is really crucial, but because your business's products and services generally do not change from day to day, it is a system that can really be automated and that can be done online. So it's a once-off, and you put in effort and energy into creating that automated system and email list. And as people show interest and ask for more information, it just cycles and sends it out without you having to really type out an email every single time someone asks for more information. So do look into it, consider it. Maybe just give yourself a trial run. Say the first 10 people that I'm going to speak to this week, I will follow up with them until I have a sale from at least 2 or 3 of them, or 5 of them if you really want to give yourself a good challenge. But don't get discouraged just because people didn't respond after your first or second attempt, because life is chaotic and life is busy, and sometimes they do not always get around just to looking at the information that we send them. So please do make use of these 3 tips. Let me know in the comments below if any of them have worked for you, if you'd like some more information on ways to grow your business and closing more sales online. I'm happy to help and would love to share in your celebrations and help you through struggles and difficult times. Don't be shy to reach out. I'm here, and you can contact me either in the comments or follow us on my husband and I's Facebook page, Morgan and Louise from the Madman. So see you soon. Bye.